Had to put that out there. That really hit me when I heard that song. Like, exactly. A lot of people don't know what love is. Alright, so back to sexuality. Some stuff that I mentioned in the last sexuality video, part 1, I did not mention. So I just want to get it out because I totally forgot to talk about it. Like, I'm telling my mind just be like wondering. But yeah, I was talking about like labeling yourself and putting yourself in a box when it comes to sexuality, like homosexual, heterosexual, pansexual, and all that stuff. So basically, I mentioned like if you call yourself a lesbian and you've been lesbian for years and you've been looking for love, but you can never find that type of love because you be looking for unconditional love, but you can never find it. And all of a sudden, this guy appears. You never really thought anything about it, and then you realize like y'all been friends for a few years, whatever, and you already knew he liked you because he confessed, but he respected you as well. And then all of a sudden, some tell you, give him a try. Well, not, like there's signs out there, and like, okay, you having a little feeling of him, but you rejected him because of your label. You're lesbian, and you fear, well, your friends will think about you because they lesbians too, or you fear what anybody think about you. You might feel like a traitor. So you had the option to not give in and give him the opportunity to love you, or give in and face your fears, because sometimes what you fear is not always a fact. And I say that because fear is an illusion. You creating that fear to put yourself in a comfortable zone to have an easy way out, because you don't want to be aware of the circumstances. But when you face your fear, you realize it wasn't that bad, and it didn't even. And majority of the time, it don't even go the way you think. Like your mind, your mind can like have you thinking a lot of things. Like, oh, this might happen, and this might happen, and this might happen, and then you finally do it, and you're like, man, none of this happened, man. My friends still love me. They'll accept me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stressing yourself out for nothing. And I'm just saying a lesbian, but I mean, it could be a heterosexual person too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just need to start saying people and just say homosexual and heterosexual or pansexual. I don't know all the labels, so you know, just saying what is the popular ones. So all right. So say you're a homosexual person and you tell your friend you're in love and they so happy they want to meet this person, and you let them meet them and they find out that it's the opposite sex, and they're like, wow. And if they were meant to like be in your life for more than seasonally, or to be in your life permanently, they will accept you regardless. you know but if not, they will move on. You got some people still on that still on like certain lessons, because they are brainwashed. They are allowing themselves to label themselves, so they cannot accept you for a certain. They can't accept you for who you are. You know, they might see it as a dramatic change, or they might see you as fake. Like, man, you been faking all this time. I knew you wasn't gay. But you cannot let that get in the way. We are our own individual. You know what I'm saying? We have our own purpose. So Do not let that get in the way. Do not let fear or any kind of hatred stop you from loving. You know, and let's just go with the so to go with heterosexual as well. You know, a heterosexual falls in love with the same sex. It wasn't, you know, like the thing is, it wasn't focused. Like it, you know, people like I wasn't okay. I hear a lot of heterosexual or used to be heterosexual say, well, you know, I wasn't looking to fall in love with the same sex. I was just, dating men and nothing seemed to work out, and I wasn't even thinking about being with another woman. It just happened. I just felt madly in love with her, and I couldn't. It took me a while to accept that because I was afraid that I would be disowned by my family and I would lose friends. So, it took me a while to really accept my feelings. And when I did, I I pushed my fear away. And it took me 3 years to face my fears, to tell my mom, look, I'm in love and I'm engaged and it's not what you expect. And I let her meet my family and they show her a lot of love and they respected her and they looked at me like, why you didn't tell us earlier, sooner? Like we could have been met her and so and so. And I was in tears because all this time I thought my family was gonna disown me, they're gonna hate me, and now I feel relieved. Like I can't believe I held it in that long. I was hiding her that long because of what I thought would happen, because of fear. I allowed fear to get in the way. I allowed fear to control me. And my friends, now I cannot say all of them accepted me, but the most important ones are still my friends. And the ones that didn't, well, oh well. They probably never my friend in the beginning anyway. So, yeah. And sometimes it's not always that way. Sometimes it's the other way. But you don't know until you act on it. And what I'm basically saying also is don't let fear control you. Don't allow fear to get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, fear can cause a lot of damage. And people don't know that. Fear can cause a lot of damage. So stop letting fear get in the way, alright? And I understand with the labeling part, a lot of people don't know that they being controlled by reaching other people's expectation of who they are or what they should become by labeling themselves until they get in the predicament that they being judged or criticized because now they want to do this instead of this. And now they feel some type of way. They feel like fear. They feel like they don't have support and all that. Like, I don't know. And then you got people feel like, I don't know you. Who are you? Like, hey, I'm still me. What you talking about? I'm just growing. I'm getting to know me more. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, you don't owe nobody no explanation or why you doing something. You your own individual, all right? You were created by creators, your mom, your father, and other creators, right? To get you here, right? And once you got here, you had everything. You have everything you needed, and you still do have everything you need. You might not feel that way because you've been programmed to say, "Oh, you need this and you need that," and ha ha ha. To be successful, you gotta do this. But you have everything you need. You know what I'm saying? And the mother, your other mother, which I call Mother Earth, had everything ready for you when you got here. You know, I mean, mother do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Without her, there's no oxygen. Without her, there's no like food. Period. Without the moon, what I'm saying, there's no alignment. In the sun, like no heat, no man. The sun, man, the planet probably ever without the sun. Like, there's a lot to be thankful for. Like, it's a lot that loves you. I mean, your creators, other creators created other companions, like different species for you. You know what I'm saying? And then you have same species as you that can be companions. Love is everywhere. So be thankful. I say that all the time. Be thankful waking up. Be thankful taking a breath. Be thankful walking out, have all your senses. Be thankful. You know what I'm saying? I don't care you on the roof or not. I don't care you have a lot of debt or don't have a lot of debt. I don't care if you single or married or going through trials and tribulations. You have to be thankful and be happy and love yourself, because I'm saying, like, a lot of people tell you be thankful because somebody could be doing worse than you, or uh, going through something worse, which is possible and is true. Well, I'm not gonna say true, but it's possible that someone suffering and all that stuff, right? But that's, to me, I don't say that. That's like to me that's kind of belittling. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, so what? I say be thankful for all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's true. Like, don't think about negativity and be thankful. Think about the positive and be thankful. That's how I see it. But anyway, I'm in my high vibration. Someone in their low vibration probably wouldn't even understand. Like, yeah. I got air, yeah, trees, whatever. I don't know how they think, but I know I'm thankful for all that other stuff. You know, I know someone in that low vibration sees somebody on the street, call them homeless, and oh man, it's sad that they, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like I haven't talked to that person that's an individual, and I don't know if that person's sad or not. The person could be in a high vibration. That person probably was like someone who going to charge tribulation, uh, or who was in a company, a billionaire company that were doing something that they did not agree with, that they soul did not agree with, and divine spirit did not agree with, and they had to get out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your intuition tell you stuff like leave, and you be like, what I'm gonna do? You know, this is all I got. This what I depend on, and it like let go of your valuable things and leave. Sometimes you have to find yourself by letting valuable things go. And I have met a lot of people that's on the street that like, look, I had to start this way. I had to let things go because the way I was living wasn't the truth. I mean, it is what it is. So you cannot judge people by their appearance. You cannot judge people of what you see. And I have learned that. People always say, don't judge a book by its cover. So yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. But that's all I got to say today. So I'm going to end it and say, teach one, teach all. Everybody's a teacher.